An ever-increasing demand for consumer products is taking a heavy toll on the naturally available resources used as raw material all over the world. All efforts are now made to minimize the damage done to the natural environment, whilst harnessing its resources for the greater good of mankind. For hundreds of years, mankind has used river sand mined from riverbeds for the preparation of mortar, a key component in masonry work. In the more developed countries, suitable alternatives were developed to minimize the use of river sand over the years. In Sri Lanka, however, construction activity still continues to use river sand as its major raw material for the preparation of mortar and concrete. Sri Lanka is now going through a phase of rapid construction development, and this requires a large quantity of sand to meet the demand. Even now, the main source of supply is sand mined from riverbeds, but the demand is so high that the permissible quantity of sand that could be mined is totally inadequate. This has led to the illegal mining of river sand, which in turn has caused a huge environmental damage to the areas around the river where mining is done. The need now, therefore, is to find a suitable alternative to river sand. CA Crushing anticipated this demand a few years ago and went into producing what is known as manufactured sand. Though relatively unknown in Sri Lanka, this is the product that the entire Western world used as an alternative to river sand. It is also far superior in quality to river sand if properly manufactured, since it uses a byproduct that was hitherto discarded as waste in the metal crushing process. It optimizes the use of raw material too. Nakayama of Japan supplied the main crushing plant, which is the only plant installed in Sri Lanka. It is the extreme high quality of the Nakayama plant that ensures a quality product that can be finally washed with the washing plant. The technology used in the washing plant is Irish and again is the only plant installed in Sri Lanka. The core of the crushing plant is aggregate of several sizes. One of the products is sand and dust. The crushing of the metal takes place in several stages. First, the boulders are fed into the hopper after having removed all muck and other unsuitable material. The boulders are now crushed in 3 stages. In the first stage, they are reduced to the size of 100 millimeters and less. In the next stage, they are further reduced to 40 millimeters and less. It is the third stage that is most important, where these 40 millimeter blocks are crushed to various specified sizes using a technology that is developed by Nakayama and only found in their plants. This technology uses a system where rock is ground on rock instead of rock ground on metal, which is more commonly used. The rock-on-rock method produces a cubicle-shaped product instead of the flaky product that comes out of the other process. This is a very important factor in the preparation of concrete. A screening process now segregates the sand from the other products. The segregated sand is now sent to the washing plant to be washed. All excess micron particles are removed here. The washed and cleaned sand is now separated into plaster sand and concrete sand. The manufactured sand is now ready for delivery to the suppliers after having been tested for quality control. The company is always mindful of the possible environment pollution that may be caused in the manufacturing of sand. the area in which the plant is installed, and the immediate surroundings are regularly sprayed with water to minimize the dust spread. The water used in the washing plant is recycled to optimize the use of water. Even the muck, which is the last byproduct, is gathered and sold for many uses. The highly trained staff, supported by a quality testing laboratory, ensures that a product of very high quality leaves the site. CA Crushing is the only company that has the ISO and SLS standards for their products. They are always mindful of their responsibility to the end user of the product, which could be a simple house or a multi-storied high-rise building. The need for manufactured sand will be growing steadily in the future. Heavy restrictions are imposed on the mining of river sand for environmental reasons, and the only viable and superior alternative is manufactured sand. The company plans to install more plants to meet this demand all over the country. A byproduct which was once discarded and wasted has now been put into good use using modern technology, and that too in an environment-friendly manner. The company's sole aim is to expand on its performance. CA Crushing, pioneer in manufactured sand in Sri Lanka.